way to do it. So let's talk about Kershaw real quick. Watching him pitch yesterday, the box score was fine. It
was okay.
Couple of runs, gave up a handful of hits, struck out 6 guys, got
Right.
14 swings and misses, which I think is pretty good. Everybody's like, yeah, it's a great start. It's this. Am I crazy? They hit him hard. Like there were a lot of times, and I want him to get back. I want him to feel good. I want him to be a part of what they're doing in the postseason. But there was nothing that I saw yesterday, Kirk, that leads me to believe that guy with that look. Maybe his stuff gets better. Maybe his velocity upticks a little bit. But the Giants are not a great team this year, and they were barreling him up for periods of time. What happens when you run into a Phillies team or another team that's got some real significant bats in there?
But it's a gradual buildup. And no, we're not expecting Kershaw to come back in his first start to be Sandy Koufax. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean?
I get that. And
like,
I'm not, but
what was your real expectation? The real expectation before he went out there? Because mine, I was looking at different polls throughout Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What do we expect from Clayton Kershaw? Is he going to have a great outing? Is he going to have a medium outing? Or is he going to have a rough day? People had 70%. He's going to have a rough day.
Yeah, it wasn't a rough day.
That was not a rough day.
It was not a rough day.
So
I
to
couldn't
me,
agree with that more.
He's exceeded my expectations.
Okay.
But for the first start, Trav, the first one.
First start.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with the idea of this is going to be a build incrementally. They'll stretch him out more. He'll pitch more. But I don't know if the stuff – like he's throwing in the 80s and 88, 89, 90, 91. It's not like all of a sudden a month from now he's going to be throwing 93, 94. That when you get into those better guys, when you get into those better teams, and I know he's a genius. I know but your margins are virtually zero. That guy that pitched yesterday – will not succeed in the postseason. I'll go a step further. I'm not even sure they run him out there if he's pitching like that.
But see, I'm totally different. I'm not asking him to be Clayton Kershaw of 2018,
but somebody's got to
2019. I know, but I need him to just give me 4 or 5 good ones. Give me 4 or 5 good ones. That's it. Give me 4. And yesterday, I almost had a football reference yesterday watching Clayton Kershaw, because when you know a guy's got an injury in football, what do people say? Gamesmanship, you don't necessarily go after him a little bit. But if I know you've got a bad shoulder, what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a couple bumps on the shoulder a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I felt like they almost took out Clayton Kershaw's shoulder yesterday with that ball that hit him.
It went off his back?
It went off his back.
Yeah.
I was trying to check on that shoulder yesterday. I was like, wait, come on, man. I know this is not happening. But look, for his first start, I was surprised that we saw moments. Those are what you take. The moments where you're like, that's the Clayton I know. That's the Clayton I remember. And I don't need him to be amazing. I don't need him to be fantastic. Just give me enough, because at the end of the day, you also have something that you've never had before. Never had. Because at the end of the day, we're going to talk about Kershaw.
Yeah.
But Ohtani was just being Ohtani. And he saves the – when you have a guy who can save the day, though, Travis, that's the bigger part for me.
I agree with you. Saving the day gets much harder in the postseason when you're facing much better. Now, that dude can hit anybody. I'm not saying that he can't.
Ohtani's saving the day, though.
Dude, did you – the home run he hit yesterday?
Yes.
That was like a 9-iron. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you when he hits those center field, those are missiles. Like, they're line drives that just climb. This was a pop-up that went 20 rows into the right field corner.
Yeah, this was
he didn't even hit it hard, and it went a mile.